story out of Florida. A teacher is without a job because she apparently gave a student a 0. The policy at the school states that if a student doesn't do the assignment, it's an automatic 50, just a 50%.
Really?
Yeah, she's speaking out, hoping that they make some changes there at that district for their school policy. You can see a lot of you guys weighing in on our Facebook page, saying that it's pretty dumb. I mean, she shouldn't be fired. At the end of the day, if you don't do your assignments, it's 0. That's how I,
how I was raised at my high school and middle school.
Me too.
You know, if you didn't turn in an assignment and you were lazy, you didn't turn in your homework, you got a straight up 0.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I was always this close to summer school, because I would get a bunch of 0s for homework assignments. Yeah. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is goes back to what we've talked about a lot of times, this culture of everyone gets a ribbon, right? Everyone gets a prize. You don't do your homework, you don't just get 50% for being a human.
I think it also depends on the teacher, because I know I had, you know, if I didn't turn in a homework assignment, this is kind of the policy in that classroom, but they would take off, you know, an amount of points. They wouldn't start you at a 100, they'd start you at a 75 if you were a day late or something.
Right, so maybe, I mean, I think that maybe you turn it in the next day, you get a lower point, but to not turn it in at all,
that's a 0.
That's a 0.
That's a 0.
Get ready for college, though, because if you don't turn in an assignment, it's a straight up 0 in that course.
Oh, I wish it was 50.
Yeah.
There were so many assignments I would have not turned in.
It wouldn't affect your grade that much. All right, moving on. President Trump toasted a glass full of Diet Coke with unofficials. The president has been known to drink 12 Diet Cokes a day.
Yeah, I respect this move and I like it. I think this is cool. Before I used to, you know, drink, I would toast with my family, you know, of course, when I was younger too. Even when I turned 21, I would just toast with my soda or with my water. And the president doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah,
the president doesn't drink alcohol. Pretty famously doesn't drink alcohol. He had a family member that suffered from pretty severe alcoholism and died as a result of that. So he does choose not to drink alcohol. So he loves Diet Coke. The man loves Diet Coke.
If things happen in your family with that. But yeah, Diet Coke, there's no problem. I like Diet Dr. Pepper. So
yeah, and you would give it a little toast if you were part of the UN meeting.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I actually like drinking water in wine glasses and drinking like juice in wine glasses, and
makes you feel a little classy.
Yeah, just like I like the shape of the cup.
Well, speaking of classy, people are in shock that Duchess Meghan Markle closed her own door while visiting an exhibit. They say this is against the protocol. She should not be touching her own door. Now, let's not forget that just a couple months ago, she was a commoner like the rest of us. So I think that she can close her own door. I don't think this is outrageous.
No.
I think she's down to earth too. I mean, she's just still getting accustomed to that life and all of the rules that come with it. You know, like she has to wear dresses longer than covering up her knees, and she can't take selfies, she can't sign autographs. I mean, there's so many little rules, and her life has changed so dramatically that let her close her own door.
I have to agree. There are little hints and tidbits there that shows that Markle is still down to earth, and she hasn't let it gone fully to her head. You know, some people probably do in that high position.
Oh, yeah. Now,
this was the Queen. That'd
someone
be a tough
would be
situation.
fired.
I don't think the Queen has not closed a door in her entire life.
Yeah.
Well, coming up, an arrest in California